In the industry, we talk about fair lending all the time. And it's a good talking point, but here are the real numbers. The African American community, nationally, it's about almost exactly double the decline rate. So if you're African American, you're twice as likely to decline for a mortgage than if you're white American. Okay. We got that down. So if you're African American, the probability of you being declined is equal to that of a white American. Okay. And we actually got decline rates down across the board. Okay. So the second bar on the right is our decline rates built on Angel AI, and the bar on the left is the national average. So as real estate and loan professionals here, bottom line is what happens if half as many loans get declined? What happens to your income? Then the question is, so how does AI achieve that? Right? Why is that an AI thing? Right? Well, you all know what happens when you have a borrower who has some medical problems, maybe a divorce, maybe they have a disabled kid. These are real life things that happen, and then their whole financial situation is messed up, right? And you see that a lot with first-time home, right? And minorities tend to be first-time home buyers, tend to be more first-time home buyers. Okay. So you have all of these complex real-world situations, and every loan in the industry today, regardless of what DUNLP, is still reviewed by hand. It's still a manual process. So when you take a file that's this big, back when we had vanilla folders, yes, I am old enough to remember those things. Who remembers those? Who's the one that remembers vanilla folders? Loan funds, right? You take a file that's this thick and you give it to an underwriter or a loan processor, or you take a file that's this thick, right? Which file do you think will get the more attention and more quality review? The file that's thinner. Okay. And so what happens is it's just easier. Like human beings, we're not bad, but we're not trying to discriminate. We don't want it. This time, where society is, I don't believe there's really anybody who's racist. Nothing like that. It's just a practical problem. And it's a cost and efficiency problem. So it's manual, it's costly. So how do lenders respond to that? Right? Because they have underwriters that get frustrated and whatever, and it's costing them too much money to do all these big files. So lenders respond to it with something called overlays. Right? How many realtors? Now the loan officers know what overlays are. The realtors here know what overlays are? Yeah. So lenders respond to it by creating overlays. They justify it as a risk management decision. Okay, but the real reason lenders create overlays is because it cuts down the cost. And they can focus their resources on the files that are this thin as opposed to the files that are this thick. Right? Because, and also the other problem for first-time home buyer loans is there tend to be smaller loan amounts. Right? And everyone here is paid in basis points, right? As a percentage of the deal. So if you gotta work twice as hard and make less dollars at the end, right? You don't want to spend as much time on that loan file. You can't afford the overhead to staff to do the smaller, $200,000 loans, $100,000 loans, right? That's why you'll see one of the overlays you'll see often is minimum loan amount. FHA doesn't have a minimum loan amount. Fannie Mae doesn't have a minimum loan amount, right? It just is there because lenders don't want to put in the work. Right? So it's a cost and efficiency issue. It's not a racial bias issue. Okay. So what is the best solution to a cost and efficiency problem? Technology.